How is it going, everyone? My name is Haffo, and welcome to day 8 of my 12 tips of Christmas. And today I've got an After Effects transition, and I really like this effect. It's one that I pretty much picked up the other day, like a couple of weeks ago, and I did want to do a tutorial on it, but it was kind of, I don't know. Anyway, here it is. It's called Grid Wipe, CC Grid Wipe, and it's very nice, actually. I'll show you what it does. I'll show you what it looks like. This is when, basically, take no notice to the way I've masked this sniper, please. I say it every time, but I've just prepared this now in like 2 minutes, just so I can show you something at the start. So here you go. I'm just rendering it out. And as you can see, it quite nicely there. Oh, as you saw, what it does is the scope comes up. Pay no attention to my masking, once again I say. The scope comes up, and then you get like this nice transition which kind of fades in the rest of the background, and then, yeah, it's pretty nice, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So, we're just going to start a new composition, so I'm just going to drag in my clip. There we go, and I'm going to find where I want to start. So I want to start around there. I'm just going to drag the rest of my clip out. Okay. And I think I'm going to add a colour correction, so new adjustment layer, and I'm just going to add looks. Because that's what I usually use, looks. I don't tend to use the After Effects ones for some reason. I just think that the looks are much easier to like import and stuff. And I'm going to use the day 3 look, the one that I uploaded on day 3, and I really like this colour correction. I just think it's quite nice. So yeah, that'll be, if you want to check that out, just check out day 3 and it's there to download. So, here it is. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our pen tool. No, we're not, sorry. We're going to right click our clip, and it brings up that for some reason which I don't want. Just right click the clip, go to time and enable time remapping. Now create a keyframe where you want to start, and then go forward 1 frame, and then click it again. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to hold shift and select the last frame as well, and then we're going to drag that out like this, so like about a second. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the start, and we're going to just duplicate that, so Command D if you're on a Mac or Control D if you're on a PC. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab our pen tool, and we're just going to cut around the sniper. Now, as I say in every video, I've just said it at the start, you're going to want to mask it a lot better than me, but because I'm trying to, keep within time for YouTube and keep it short, then I'm just going to cut around it like this. Pretty rubbish. Look at that lovely masking. There we go, and we're going to connect it at the bottom there. So now if I get rid of my bottom layer, you will see that it's just that. And yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go on my drop down to that clip which I've just masked around, and I'm going to go to transform. Set a keyframe to the very start, and on position. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drag my sniper down, then we're going to go forward to about, I'd say about a third of the way through the clip, and I'm going to change it back to normal, which is 360. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the transition. So, oh no, actually I just want to give it a bit of feather first. Make it look a bit nicer, so I just add on your mask about 7 or 8 feather. So you just go to masks and drop down on the mask and then feathering, or mask feather. Now we're going to add the transition, and as I said, it is called CC Grid Wipe. Is it CC Grid Wipe? Yeah, CC Grid Wipe. I'm going to drag that onto the bottom, which is my other layer, like so, and just want to see, right. So I'm going to, where it says completion, I'm going to keyframe that, and I'm going to set it to 100. And we're going to go forward to the end, and I'm going to change the completion to 0. Now, if I just scroll through that very quickly, you will see it fade in. And I'm also going to click reverse transition. I just think that looks nicer. If you're bringing it in off another clip, I think that bit looks just a bit nicer in general, to be honest. Once it's got another clip underneath it, it does look pretty nice. So, reverse transition, and you can play around with the settings. You can change the tiles, so that's like how many tiles you want, if you want more, if you want them kind of smaller, sort of thing. I just like the default setting, and border as well. You can tell it how big you want the tiles. And you can also change the shape, but to be honest, it doesn't do that much of a difference. It does quite a bit, but I just prefer it, to be honest, on the default setting. I think it looks nicer. So yeah, if you enjoyed this tutorial and want to see more, then don't forget to subscribe for day 9 tomorrow. And yeah, don't forget that on Christmas Eve there will be a double episode. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Goodbye.